You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, my name is Christopher Roach, and I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live, and now here's Cecil and Amanda.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. It is Monday. How are you doing?
That's right. I had a great weekend. How about you? Good weekend?
It was good.
It was, everything was fine for the weekend because, you have 2 days off. The only thing that really bothered me was the rain all day Sunday.
Yeah, well, I was Zumbaing all weekend. This was our big YMCA Zumba weekend. Right. So the rain did bother me. We didn't have beach Zumba because of the rain, but lots of Zumba going on this weekend. Well, so no rest for the weary.
I think the weather's getting better.
Well, it's getting drier now, only if we can get drier and warmer. It's windy out there right now. As you can see from a Pier 14 camera, the flags are whipping out there. That's all thanks to this low that's off to the north. It continues to strengthen, dumping a lot of snow in the mountains. Tell you, it's springtime, and you can probably get some great skiing going on over the next week or so. As the cold air remains locked in place and that low continues to bring in a lot of snow, our area, we're starting to see the clouds build back in a little bit, but we're already up into the low 50s. 52 degrees in Myrtle Beach and Florence, 48 in Darlington, 47 in Laurinburg and Lumberton. So it's certainly quite chilly out there as well, with that wind kicking up, gusting over 30 miles an hour, and we have seen some gusts over 35 miles an hour already this afternoon or this morning. They'll continue to potentially gust near 40 miles an hour as we go into the afternoon, with winds sustained out of the west 20, 30 miles an hour. So it's going to be a very windy second half of the day. Watch out for some of the stronger gusts. With how saturated the ground is, we could actually see some trees getting pushed over by some of those stronger gusts. So make sure you're keeping a very watchful eye out for that. We could be dealing with some power outages if that winds up being the case. Also, you may see some debris or some trash cans or lawn furniture that may get blown around as well. Through the rest of the afternoon, skies will be partly to mostly sunny, very windy and cool, highs only into the mid-50s. Then it gets cold tonight. A freeze watch has been issued for our area, especially for the inlet areas, as our temperatures will be down around the freezing mark. And we'll see plenty of cold mornings ahead and cool afternoons. Temperatures staying in the mid-30s for wake-ups, mid to upper 50s for highs. But we do have 60s in the forecast, heading perfectly timed out for the upcoming holiday weekend.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Carolina and Company Live, it's a show for the community, about the community. We focus on events going on, local businesses, things that families can do together. And when I moved here, I not only fell in love with the beach, but the people here and the community, and I feel so privileged to be a part of a show like this, where we get to help the community and go out and meet them and just have fun with them and hopefully provide a fun show and an enjoyable show for them to watch.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Well, I know what Cecil did yesterday. You watched the race, didn't you?
I watched the race. It was kind of boring till the end. Kyle Busch won. But let me tell you, now watch this. This is where Joey Logano, he blocks Tony Stewart. Tony didn't like that. That's fair. and there he goes. He goes after Logano after the race is over. But that's called blocking in NASCAR, and you can do that. But he didn't like him doing that from the restart they had. And afterwards, Tony had quite a few words. They bleeped half of what he said, so I couldn't understand what he was saying.
They look more like hockey players than race car drivers there.
I'm going to tell you what, they get a little hot out there. And just think, next week at Martinsville, boy, they're going to be a big crowd wanting to see what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because he said he was going to get his blank. So we'll find out what the blank is
Okay.
this weekend. All right, let's find out about today. Today's Monday, March 25th, and this is International Sleep Day. And it's also Pecan Day.
I'll take the sleep. You can take
a nap, eat some pecans. Birthdays today, let's check it out. 1942, there she is, Aretha Franklin. This lady is 72, the Queen of Soul. Her biggest hit, Respect. That's all she wants, a little respect. 1947, Elton John, or should we call him Sir Elton John, 66 years old, 6-time Grammy winner, and remember the song Rocket Man. 1982, Danica Patrick, 31, NASCAR driver, the first woman to win a pole in NASCAR, and that was in Daytona a couple of weeks ago. Now, this day in history, it was 1961. The king of rock and roll, Elvis, performs live on the USS Arizona for all the troops there. 1967, the Turtles, Happy Together, goes all the way to #1 on Billboard magazine. 1996, the U.S. issues a newly redesigned $100 bill, and I wish I had a few of them. Now, from the Know-It-All Department, believe it or not, listen to this. Tommy Lee Jones and Al Gore were freshman roommates at Harvard. There's two things I can't believe, that Tommy Lee Jones actually went to Harvard, and him and Al Gore were roommates. Isn't that something?
That is something.
That's from the Know-It-All Department. You always learn something.
Are they still good buddies?
I don't know. I wonder about that. And that's from the Know-It-All Department today.
All right, we have a great show for you today. Lots to talk about, so stick with us. We'll be right back.
More jobs, from automakers to builders to home improvement retailers. For-hire signs have been popping up with increased frequency, and now some economists say 200,000 could be the new normal for monthly job creation. That's about 30,000 a month more than what we averaged in the second half of last year. But when it comes to progress in the workplace, little is being made in the disabled community. Citing government data, AP says only 18% of the working age disabled population is employed. That's pretty much unchanged since we got the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. Well, Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer making her latest move to revive the site and adapt it to the mobile world. She's buying Sumly, a service that summarizes news stories from hundreds of sources for easy reading on smartphones. And also trying to freshen up, General Motors is updating the Buick LaCrosse, Cadillac CTS sedan, and the Chevy Camaro, all part of GM's efforts to rev up sales after its share of the U.S. car market skidded to the lowest in 88 years. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Monday, and now we're going to talk about something that's coming up that the Chamber's putting together right here in Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach Community Leadership Summit. We've got Dexter here to talk a little bit about it. So explain this event. What is it?
So on May 16th and 17th, the Chamber, in conjunction with some community leaders, is sponsoring the first annual Myrtle Beach Community Summit. We've got some headliners. Joe Manby was recently on Undercover Boss, so we're excited about that. And we've got Ambassador Andrew Young coming all the way from Atlanta as well. So
great person. I interviewed him many years ago.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I'm from Georgia, so I get the opportunity to sit in and listen to him. So excited about that.
Oh, great. Well, this is a great way to go get inspired, and you can learn a lot from the best.
Exactly.
And open to anybody. They just have to register.
Exactly. Right? MyrtleBeachSummit.com is the website. You can go on there and log on and register there for $99 until April 15th. At that point, the registration is $199, but we'd love to get everybody to participate. The idea came about in conjunction with the Myrtle Beach Fest. It's a music Christian festival, and so in conjunction with that, we've got some things for people to do that entire week as they come to Myrtle Beach. So
now they're going to be talking about what? What are all these people going to be discussing?
So we feel like there is this sense of urgency around people been struggling because of the economy, right. Family issues, so and then leadership issues. So it'll range from parenting to running your business to church leadership, just to everyday coping with depression and things that you're dealing with on a personal level as well. So it's for everybody.
So just a little bit about everything. They touch on everything. You can go to MyrtleBeachSummit.com for more information and to register. And you need to hurry up and register because it's half price right now.
Exactly.
Do it before April 15th,
Before April 15th.
$99.
$99. There's a lunch on Thursday. We'll host that lunch, and you can sit in and watch that. But, yeah, it's right there online.
All right. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
16th and 17th Community Leadership Summit. Register right now and stick with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. Now, coming up in October in New York City is a cancer awareness walk coming up, and some ladies here to talk about it. It's the Avon Cancer Walk.
That's right. We've got some locals who are participating. Marnie and Lori with us. Thanks for being on our show today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. So what made you guys decide to do this?
We do a lot of breast cancer events here locally, and we just decided to make a bigger impact by going to New York, having to raise a lot of money. We thought we would set a great example to get other people involved, maybe want to do more for their community.
Sure, then you're hoping to raise a lot of money, and this is a lot of walking, right? How far do you have to walk?
We have to walk 39 miles in 2 days.
All right, how many people y'all got going?
It's just the two of us
right
that
now?
are going, yes.
Okay.
And between the two of us, we have to raise $3,600 in order to participate. So we have several fundraisers set up until October when we go. And the next one is we have a luncheon the fine folks at Villa Romano are doing for us. It's at 7th Avenue South in Myrtle Beach. It's
Right.
$10 a plate. It's all pre-sale, so we'll give you all the information. Folks can get a hold of us. They're donating everything except for the cost of the actual food. They're donating back to our cause.
Good, and that's coming up in April?
April 26th, it's a Friday.
26th. Okay, you're going to post that information on our Facebook page.
Absolutely.
All right, now if somebody's watching and want to donate money, how can they get in touch with you? A website?
They can go to avonwalk.org, and we'll have our names and information listed on your website as well as our Facebook page, and we'll get that information out to everybody.
Well, I think that's great.
Thank you. We've raised over half the money already, so we're partway there.
So are you training too? Are you walking?
Yes, we have to do long walks, at least 3 to 5 mile walks, and then once the weather gets a little bit better, we'll be doing longer walks.
Yeah, because 3 to 5 miles, that's not
It's not even, no.
That's not getting you close to
No, because we'll be doing 19 miles each day, and that's a lot of walking.
19 miles each day?
Yes, and then going back to a nice hotel to sleep, so.
And
there is a perk. There is a perk.
Yeah, they gave us the option of sleeping in a tent, and we said no.
No tent.
We're not tent people.
We're going back to the
We're not
Hyatt.
tent people.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, really great what you're doing. I know
Thank
you do
you.
a lot around the area for
thanks.
cancer. So check it out, avonwalk.org for more information. Help support Marnie and Lori, and it's going to be great. Let us know how you did. Come back on the show before then.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
More to come. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we have another special interview for you, talking about the Georgetown Rotary Club.
That's right. They got their 7th annual, I think. Yes, 7th annual Shag Festival is coming up right there in historical downtown Georgetown. Keith's with us to talk about it. The event's coming up on April 6th.
April 6th, yeah. This is our, like you say, our 7th event, and we've done pretty well. This event is a fundraiser for Alzheimer's research and other projects, or the worthy projects in our community and all. So over the last 6 years, we raised over $90,000.
Nice.
Wow. Now, the Rotary Club, they're very active in helping the community. And this is your biggest event? Is this your biggest fundraiser?
This is our biggest event.
Now, what did y'all have last year? How many people there last year?
Roughly about 600 people. So it's a pretty big event. It's on King Street downtown. It's a beautiful area, and it's a fun time. It's a family-friendly event. So
I went 4 or 5 years ago, and I think there were 2,000 or 3,000 there when I went that time.
Yep.
But this is a big event. Anybody can come. Tell them what the cost is and all.
Anybody can come. It costs $20 in advance, and it's $25 at the door.
That's a couple or a person?
That's it. Each person.
Each person.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. And it's all going to a good cause.
Yep.
And it's a ton of fun. You've got the music going, people dancing.
Oh, yeah. We have a great band this year called the Sensational Epics, and they've had, they've recorded several hits.
They've had I've Been Hurt. They did a song called I've Been Hurt.
And also did a song that Be Young, Be Foolish, Be Happy.
They did that one. They did Lonely Drifter also.
They sure did.
They did a couple more of them. Yeah, they're a pretty good group. So y'all got a big band time going down there.
Yes,
so
sir.
it's just a fun time. Y'all block the streets off and everything.
Right. We block the streets off, and we have beverages and food there all during the evening. So everybody can come in. If you're hungry, go get something to eat. If you're thirsty, go get something to drink. So it's a fun
And you
event.
said it's family friendly.
Yes.
What time does all this start up?
Well, we have free shag lessons. If you want to refresh in your shag, and maybe you hadn't shagged because it's been kind of cold or raining like Sunday, you could come in, and from 6 to 7, we'll refresh you on your shag lessons and get started back in that.
Now, you got to remember, this is a 501c3. In other words, anything you donate to this, make sure you write a check and you can write it all off, right?
That's right. Yep.
All right. Tell them how to get tickets again in advance.
Okay, you can get it advanced either online at www.shagfestival.com, very simple, or we have several locations throughout Georgetown and Pawleys Island.
Okay.
The Ball and Q on High Market Street, the UPS store on High Market Street.
Okay.
And several other locations. And
all right.
So,
thanks a lot, Keith.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
Check
Shagging
it out.
in Georgetown.
Coming up, April 6th, going to be fun.
All right, we got some more stuff coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Amanda and I'll be shagging.
Coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m. The Chew and 5 p.m. Dr. Oz, the music icon, breaks her silence about the health crisis she's struggled in for years.
Don't forget 8 p.m. tonight, Dancing with the Stars, and at 10 p.m., Castle. They try to break a murder in an Irish gang. Oh, that's going to be exciting.
Ooh, and tomorrow morning, Rachel Raid 9 a.m. How to speed up your weight loss by eating whatever you want. Ooh,
and don't forget at 12 noon, Carolina and Company Live will be right back with more interesting things.
That's right. Speaking of interesting, we've got an interesting way and a fun way that you can help out kids.
That's right. The Masonic Lodge of Horry County is sponsoring their 5th annual scholarship fundraiser on Friday, March 29th. That's coming up. And Chris is with us. How you doing, Chris?
Fine. Thank you for having me today.
That's good. Now, tell me a little bit about the fundraiser y'all got going.
I'm really excited. It's this Friday, Good Friday, and this is our 5th annual. It's really neat for the folks locally that can contribute. It's a mild whitefish that we're serving, very sweet, with fries and slaw, and this funds scholarships that go to kids right here in the county. And in addition to that, during this time, we also collect used laptops that are no longer serviceable. We reformat them ourselves and donate those to the community as well. In addition, we know people are kind of health conscious right now, so if you don't want to take advantage of a fried meal, please, you can use those dollars and we will take these meals and they are donated to the homeless here locally. So that's $7 dinner. It's 11 to 5 this Friday, the 29th March, Good Friday, and a great opportunity to benefit people right here in town.
That's going to be where now? Tell me again.
It's going to be at Jimmy's Hibachi, which is at 62nd Avenue and Kings Highway. He's a member of our group.
Right.
And we're going to be doing it right outside there. There's seating indoor and outdoor as well. And please, you can come up, dine in, or drive through.
And that's the original Jimmy's
The original Jimmy's Hibachi. That's exactly right.
Up there, 62nd
All right,
Avenue.
now, if people want to find out more about it, where can they go? You got a website or something?
Well, we don't have a website, unfortunately. They can call my number, 241-4722, or go by Jimmy's Restaurant at any time this week. If you'd like to drop off a donation, we certainly appreciate it. Because, again, these are kids, as you can imagine, the most needy that take advantage of these programs, and it's such a joy for us to see the feedback we get from them when such a small gift that we can give goes so far for our community.
That's right. Now, in the past, y'all raised what kind of money in the past, like y'all been raising? Roughly?
Yeah, well, on this one particular, it's only 5 years, I think about $10,000 or $15,000, and this is one of several charitable functions that we do out throughout the year. And we really encourage people to get out because, again, you're just going to impact so many people locally. And if anyone's been on Mr. Joe White, you know there's a lot of needy people that need to be fed there as well.
That's right. And if you can give a laptop to somebody that needs it, that's an amazing gift.
I've got a laptop at home, and it does not work at all.
Exactly.
That is something that you accept.
Just come by Jimmy's, any old used laptops that simply power up. We will simply clean the drive, we will reformat them, and then they're donated to kids right here locally that most need them.
All right, Chris, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
We appreciate it. We do.
Yeah, that's
You better get your old laptop and get it down there.
I don't know if it powers up, though.
Oh, if it doesn't power up, you got to power it out in the trash.
Bring them anyways. We'll try.
They'll try.
All right, well, check it out one more time. This Friday, coming up at what time?
11 to 5.
11 to 5.
All day long.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Since 1993, Butler's Fine Men Clothing in Florence has specialized in customer service. Everything from suits to sport coats, hundreds of ties and bow ties, the hottest new craze, Southern tied shirts, casual and dress shirts. The Collegiate Room has all of the top college attire, and there's also summer wear. They do complete alterations. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, helping men look better for more than 2 decades.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. So, Butler, that's where you get clothes.
Check me out. Talk about how good I look. Look here. Look at this. I mean, I'm talking about some nice threads from the market. They really put together a great clothing. So if you're looking to look a little better than normal, you know, I'm always trying to look better the older I get. I am.
You wear a lot of suit coats. Now I have to wear suit coats because you're always dressing up.
I know it. I used to not dress up a lot, but I have some nice clothes now, and I want to show them. Go by Butler's over in Florence and check out the clothes. I promise you won't go wrong.
Yeah. Now, did you fold your little
By Hanky?
Hanky, that's in
Yeah,
there.
I played with it a little bit and try to get it to work right. Sometimes it doesn't work right, though. You have to work it. Mark showed me several ways to make it fit into your pocket.
I still think you should wear a bow tie sometime.
I
like
love
Dexter's
that.
bow
I love
tie
his
that
bow
he had
tie.
on
My
there,
son,
yeah.
Jeff, wears bow ties, but I have a problem. I don't know how to tie them.
Yeah.
I'd have to go on the internet and learn how to tie them.
You can learn everything on the internet nowadays.
I'm telling you, you go on the internet, you'll probably find out what time we're going to the bathroom tomorrow. I mean, that's what you can find anything on the internet. Let me tell you, we love having everybody on the show. And if you have something interesting you'd like to talk about, please contact Amanda and myself, and we'll be glad to put you on and tell the world about it, because this is a show you watch to find out what's going on in the area.
That's right. And don't forget to be our friend Amanda Cecil Carolina on Facebook. And when you have events coming up, fundraisers, post them on there and then get a hold of us so we can let the word out. So
right.
We'd like to direct everybody there. I know that Marnie is posting her information up about their upcoming fundraiser for that Avon Walk for breast cancer.
That's right. We have a lot of fun on this show. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same station. And we'll do it all over. Good job, Amanda. I'm just kidding.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.